Thank you very much, body. Mr. Speaker, for your.
Yes, sir. Chair, zero abstentions. Senate Bill 260 is passed.
Thank you very much, body. Mr. Speaker, for your.
Yes, sir. Chair thanks the gentleman. All right. We've got a couple of personal privileges that we want to recognize. Mr. Clerk, I'm showing that's all the bills. We had one, but they don't want to bring that one back up. So I think we're through. Yeah. Okay. All right. Chair recognizes Judge Hill. Yes, sir, I am. I'm ready.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, over the last few years, we've asked. I noticed that Alan had on the same color jacket I did one day, and I said, well, let's just get everybody to wear a light blue jacket. And so it sort of turned into an event. So if you've got on a light blue jacket, come on down here. And you know, a few years ago, some of the ladies said, well, we got light blue jackets, and I said, well, y'all wear them. Or if you got on a light blue dress, or if you got on a light blue shirt, Danny will even let you in here. Now, Mr. Speaker, I had one fellow that said he had on light blue underwear, and I said, we're going to draw the line somewhere.
Yeah, I think we need to draw the line on that. Yeah. Maybe we could let him get in the picture with good intentions. All right, if you want to get the picture, let's get down here at the front. All the blue jacket folks. We've still got a little more work to do, so let's get this picture done.
I'm going to get over here closer to Coach. So I can see my face. Can you squeeze right there? Can you see the camera? That's the question.
Where is it?
You can't see it.
Oh, I can't see it.
Oh, she's behind Kelvin right now. Maybe she'll, oh, there she goes. She's going to get up.
All right, members, let's take our seats. Let's get back in position. We got some Senate messages we need to address. I'll address personal privilege right after we get through these Senate messages here. See, I told Gary what we're going to do. We're going to cover all of his messages at the same time. So we don't call this one. Get the conference committee. All right, Mr. Clerk, let's go ahead and move to Senate message. Let's go to Senate message, House Bill 138.
Message from the Senate. Mr. Speaker, the Senate has amended as therein shown, and as amended has passed the following House bill and returned same herewith to the House of Representatives. House Bill 138 to make a supplemental appropriation.
And Chairman Garrett, you're recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for recognition. I would like to recommend that the House non-concur with the Senate amendment and Senate of HB 138.
All right, members, the motion before us is to non-concur with the House Bill 138. And that is the motion on the floor. Now, I've got a couple of lights on, but I think that's for personal privilege. Is that right, Representative Bracy? You okay. And Representative Faulkner, yours is personal privilege too. Okay. All right. Seeing no lights, we're ready to vote on the motion to non-concur. If you are in favor, as non-concur and go to conference. And the lady from Jefferson, Representative Gavan, you wish to speak.
This is the first time I know since I've been here almost 12 years that these bills, these appropriations are coming back this way, especially when we thought they were pretty firmed up going upstairs. Then they've come back down. We saw that last week, 2 weeks ago with the general fund appropriation. Can you explain to me what the issues are that you may have knowledge of?
The Senate did not reduce anything that the House had put on the supplemental appropriation. They added several things, and we have some questions about some of the things they've added.
Do you know what they've added or some of the things?
I do. They have a list of things. There's 3 or 4 that I want to, we need to discuss.
Okay, what are those 3 or 4? This is public consumption and public information. So what are those 3?
Well, there's
Or at
one.
least some of them.
Yeah. One of them has to do with an item that's affecting the budget stabilization fund payment. The balance in that fund, there's a transfer they made. We want to further investigate and explore and define that, get more clarity to it. Second thing has to do with an appropriation to State Department of Education that was earmarked. We want to challenge that earmark. And there were
How much was that earmark?
the earmark that came from the Senate was $2.9 million.
And that was for,
In a supplemental appropriation.
it was in the supplemental, but it was for the Board of Education?
It's for the State Department of
The
Education.
State Department of Education?
Yeah. Yes,
And you have an issue with that?
I do.
Why?
Because it has to do with some funding, an earmark of funding that we have not yet as a body made a decision upon.
And so what source or use are they trying to appropriate those for that particular amount?
Charter school funding of charter schools.
So they're trying to take more money out of public education to continue as in an effort to continue to build upon the charter school.
What charter schools are public schools, but we have not yet, but that funding, we have not as a body decided to fund in that
When
manner.
did charter schools, and unless I missed it, when did charter schools are chartered schools? They're not public schools.
So they're public, they are legally.
We made that law. We changed that because that has not always been the case.
No, when they were created, they were public schools.
I need to go back.
They're not under the State Board of Education.
They're not under. When I speak of when I speak of public schools, I speak of those schools that fall within the state under the State Department, the Board of Education. That's what I'm talking about.
They're not under the Board of
These
Education.
are not, because everybody can't go there. There's a system that's set up in place for which those individuals go through a process to be selected to attend those schools.
Right.
That's why they call them charter. So, okay.
So there's some funding there. There's also, there's an item for National Guard employee assistance or educational assistance plan for National Guard, or children of National Guard folks that was not included that I think is, we want to discuss that.
But I can see where you are on the other ones. I do believe I would agree on that one as it relates to and support the one for those who are of military, who have parents in the military and the National Guard. And the last one?
Seemed like there was one more.
You said it was 4.
There were 3 or 4. There's one more. It seemed like I said that. I'm trying to think. A lot of numbers running around in my head.
Well, I'm sure. I mean, you had a lot of numbers to deal with. We all have. Okay, I just wanted to know.
Oh, there was a training for cybersecurity for cyber to employees, and ALED had a budget and Supercomputer had a budget, and the amounts never made it into the budget. So we need to address the training component of that. So that's one thing we want to talk about.
Okay, all right.
Chair thanks the lady. All right, members, the question before us now is going to be on the motion to non-concur and of course go to conference. If you're in favor of this motion, your vote will be aye. If you're opposed, your vote is no. Clerk will unlock the machine. The members will vote. All the members voted. And the clerk will lock the machine, record the vote. There are 101 yeas, 0 nays, 0 abstentions, and the motion does prevail. Now, Chairman Garrett will be naming a conference committee, and that would be Chairman Garrett, Representative Lovern, and Representative Scott will be on the conference committee. Mr. Clerk, did you get those names? Okay. Okay. All right. And Chair,
Thank you.
thanks the
Thank
gentleman.
you, Speaker.
All right, thank you for your work. Okay. All right, and the chair recognizes Representative Bracy for a moment of personal privilege.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for the recognition. I came up today because so oftentimes when we serve in these positions, we miss special moments throughout the lifetime of a lot of our family members. And I've had the opportunity to be here for 12 years, and we miss things. And it was kind of tough leaving home this morning because today is my wife's birthday, and I'm spending it here with you all. So I just wanted to just personally come down from the floor of the house and just wish my wife, Melody, a happy birthday. So thank you all so much. Love you, baby.
That's very special, very special. All right, let's go. Mr. Clerk, I've got another Senate message here we need to address. Let's address House Bill 220.
Message from the Senate. Mr. Speaker, the Senate is amended as therein shown, and as amended is passed following House Bill return. Same herewith to the House of Representatives. House Bill number 220 relating to the Alabama Literacy Act.
And Madam Chair Collins, you're recognized.
Thank you. They were adding that same amendment to try to reduce paperwork, and so I concur.
All right, motion before us, members, is to concur with the Senate amendment. If you're in favor of this motion, your vote will be aye. If you're opposed, your vote is no. Clerk will unlock the machine. The members will vote. Voting on the motion to concur. All the members voted. All the members voted. All the members voted. Clerk will lock the machine, record the vote. There are 100 yeas, 0 nays, 0 abstentions, and the motion to concur prevails.
Thank you very much.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Appreciate your work on all of this. Good bill. All righty. Let's go forward now, and the chair recognizes the gentleman from Jefferson County, Representative Faulkner, for a moment of personal privilege.
Mr. Speaker, Representative Bracy, are you still in here? Today is my wife's birthday as well. So I would like to wish my wife Nancy a happy birthday. And it was tough leaving home as well. So Nancy, happy birthday. Love you and miss you. Now, members, y'all know we had a softball game last week. And before the game, I was warming up one of our better players. And she asked me if I would throw her some pitches. And I said, sure, I'd be glad to. And then I thought, this is a mistake. Representative Gavan said, come on, Faulkner, pitch me some balls. I said, okay. So I thought, this is not good. This is not good. And at first I was real careful. and I threw some really bad pitches, and she thought, this guy can't pitch at all. I asked the wrong person. I said, no, I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. So I reared back, and I gave one of my strongest pitches. Unfortunately, it veered a little bit right towards Representative Gavan's head. And she knocked it down in her quick cat-like reflexes, knocked that softball down. And then she went on playing, is how tough she is. She said, let's go, pitch some more, after she came at me with a bat. And so I did. I pitched some more, but Representative Gavan, I have some flowers here to say, I am very sorry, and I had no intentions of hitting you with that ball or hurting you, and I'm very sorry.
As I stated earlier, after all of these years, Faulkner got the best of me. But I would like to further add that that moment just got the best of me. Thank you, Dave.
Very special. Good job. Okay. And the chair recognizes the gentleman from Etowah, Representative Liscombe, personal privilege.
My wife was texting me. It is not her birthday. Gentlemen, ladies, I just want to remind you that even though that the softball game has expired officially for this year, our ability to fundraise has not. So any of you who would like to continue making donations to the Big Oak Ranch, you may deliver those to myself or Representative Stadhagen for the remainder of this week, and it will go to a wonderful cause. Thank you.
All right. Chair thanks the gentleman. All right. Worthy cause. Worthy cause. All right, members. We have two members in this body that celebrated a birthday yesterday, and Representative Warren and Representative Alexander. And if y'all will come down, we would like to sing happy birthday to you. We could do that. You'll come down here to the well. And Representative Warren's in the Senate? Okay, okay. And we need a volunteer to help us sing happy birthday. Come on. Mr. Leader, come on down here and sing happy birthday for him. Look, he wants to do that. I can tell that he wants to do that. Yeah. Marika, you come. Yes, come down. Leader Ledbetter, you come down and sing with Marika. Y'all give it a duo here. Yeah. All right, let's sing happy
On
birthday.
three. One, two, three. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Louise. Representative Alexander, happy birthday to you. And many more.
All right. All right, members, I think we're ready now for a motion. And Mr. Pro Tem, you ready give us a motion? We've had a good day.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I've been asked to remind the members that the Rural Electric Association reception is at 6 p.m. at the Renaissance. And also, Representative Harbison has asked me to remind you about the reception regarding the Taiwanese community, which will be in room 200 here in the State House tomorrow. I believe that's correct, isn't it, Cord, tomorrow? Mr. Speaker, I move that the House leave the journal open until such time as the clerk completes his paperwork, and at which point we will stand in adjournment until Wednesday, April the 6th at 9:30 a.m.
All right. All right, members, you've heard the motion. And Representative Warren is back. Wave your hand. You back on the floor. Our birthday girl. She missed the singing.
Okay,
but we
she's
sang-
entitled this. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pevlin. Happy birthday to you.
7-0. Looks good on you, gal. Looks good on you. All right, members, you've heard the motion before you. 9:30 tomorrow will be return time. Now, all in favor of that signify by saying aye. Any opposed? All righty. We are adjourned.